The timing is perfect. Coco was walking over, Venus sat down, Sloane Stephens came over. We have 3 decades of excellence and 3 absolute jabronis on this side of the table. Chris Eubank, Sam Curry, Adam Lefkoe, humbly sitting next to Venus Williams, Coco Gauff, and Sloane Stephens. Thank you, guys. Can we get some noise, please? On live television. Unbelievable. Wow. Let us go. I'm going with Venus because she is the queen first. These two right here, specifically Coco, who just went out there and won a match today. Your impressions of the young star who's really performing at a super high level as of late.
Of course, so happy for you. You're here. I'm so glad you came and took the time out to be with us here, too. And just so proud of you, too.
Oh, thank you.
And she's had a great year so far.
Good time.
And I know you have big dreams to win this tournament. You've been so close.
Yeah.
And you can absolutely do it.
Thank
but you have to do it one match at a time.
Yes.
But she's got the goods. You got the attitude. I know you want to win every point.
Yes.
Maybe too much sometimes.
Yes.
So the passion is there, and it's just, more than anything, it's entertaining. It's entertainment. Sport is so important, but the entertainment factor is so important, too, and you just give it. Like, everybody can feel what you're feeling, and I love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coco Gauff, the person to your left right here. What does she mean to you? What do you remember watching her?
Everything. You, Serena, the reason I started this sport and like being here is surreal. I didn't know that you were going to be at the desk. So I'm really happy to be here. And yeah, I'm having a little moment here, so I'm trying to get the words out. But honestly, it means a lot to be here and to hear that from you. And yeah, I never would have thought when I pick up a racket, I would be here, sitting here with you and having this conversation.
I'm so glad you're here because of you and Sloane. There's so many generations of girls who are picking up rackets, and that's so important. And also, we played doubles here.
Yes,
Little
we
known
did.
fact, we played doubles here. So this is one of my doubles partners have very few. So
honored to be a part of that list.
Yes.
Sloane, I know you're working with us at TNT. You didn't know this was happening either. I don't think any of us knew that this was going to happen. The stars aligned. What does this mean to you right now?
This is incredible. I mean, obviously, I interviewed Coco after her match today. I've hit with Coco when she was literally 7 years old. So it's like just the whole full circle moment. I've been able to share the court with Venus and just to be able to be around both of them. And then obviously, we all ended up at the TNT desk.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about that? Chris, funny enough, you've known Coco for a very long time. I mean, you saw her on, what was it, an outdoor court in Atlanta?
Union Crossing.
Man, shout out to Union
neighborhood.
Cross. How old was she at that time?
She was about between 5 and 7, I think, when you were in Atlanta. She was still so young, honestly, when I saw her start to kind of ascend as one of the top juniors in the world. I didn't even realize she was the same girl who was on the court next to us.
Wow.
She actually lived in the neighborhood. My dad and I, we used to just try to bum around on any free courts we could find in Southwest Atlanta. So to see everything come full circle and to see the success that she's had, it's really special, like truly, to be able to say I saw her from really the beginning and everything that she's accomplished. And she remains one of the greatest people, the most just humble people I've ever come across. So it's been really, really cool to see.
It's an honor to be amongst us, to be sitting in it. Venus, you've been around Paris. You've been enjoying the city.
I have.
This is the era after Rafa. What is the energy right now? What are you feeling from this tournament in the city?
The tournament, there's so many good players. It's scary how good players are so young. Fonseca, wow, how old is he? Still in diapers?
Yeah.
He can, like, I wish I was hitting like that at that age.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I love seeing that. You can see, like, the new rivalries that are going to start forming. So I just can't wait to sit back. I'll be eating popcorn, like, watching good tennis. And the city of Paris is incredible, and I'm so happy here. I could literally live here, but my mom and dad would not agree.
No?
With that. I know. I'm old enough now to move away, but I still feel the guilt, you know?
I understand.
I can't.
Coco, I've tried to give you a minute to collect yourself, and I'm wondering, do you have any questions for Venus?
Questions? I mean, there's a lot I could ask, but I mean, for me, like, what drives your like passion in this sport? Because I think you're one of the most passionate players to have ever played this game seriously, and I see that every time you play. So I know, like, being on tour, I have my little bit experience. Being on tour is not always like easy. There's great moments and like some not so great moments. So how do you get through those not so great moments?
Passion, like love the game, but also a sheer determination to have fun no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, you want to win, but you want to look back and say, I had a good time. It's horrible to look back and be like, I hated it. You don't want to remember it. You remember it like you felt sad. So win, lose, or draw, like that was non-negotiable, and like making a life and a schedule that fit around happiness. Because when you're happy, you play well.
Yeah.
Right? So those two go hand in hand, and it's like a simple equation, but non-negotiable. If your schedule, everything around you has to make you happy, and it sounds a little selfish, but tennis players are selfish.
We are.
We're very selfish, but we can't help it.
Yeah.
We're by ourselves,
Yeah.
so we have to be.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing perfectly.
Oh, thank you.
I was joking earlier that all three of you come with it every single time. Coco's been rocking the leather jacket out on the court. I'm not bringing up the rackets. Everyone brings up the rackets.
Yes, what happened?
Oh, my bad.
I was like, it can't be her fault.
Usually my coach puts them in before my match, and I just thought he put them in there. I should have double checked that they were in there, and then I know I said I thought I would be able to tell by weight, but so much happened. Chris pulled up that clip. So much happened pre-match that I was just like flustered, and then yeah, I didn't realize it, but it took the cool off. Like, it made me less nervous because I was like, what else? Like, what's the worst that can happen after this?
I was like, man, she just went to work. She got the rackets and just business as usual.
Yeah, I mean, I had sheer determination because I was like, people are going to say I lost because I didn't have my racket. So I was like, that's not going to be the narrative today.
But even Sloane, when you were interviewing Coco and you asked about the leather jacket, part of what you said about it was, you know, I think it was Serena, what she came. You guys have changed the way fashion and tennis are involved, and you've challenged the norm, and that's not always easy. Is that something that you also have kept going? Because you've been coming with fits all week. I feel like sometimes you see tennis and it's a polo shirt. You guys have done a lot to change that narrative.
Definitely. I think fashion is a way to express yourself without having to speak, per se. I think in tennis, everything has been kind of, you know, status quo. It's white shirts, polos. It's very basic, and I think being able to wear things that make you feel good and make you feel happy, and the colors are bright and all of those things, it actually makes you, like, it brings the best out of you, I feel like, and it's just like another part of an element that you can bring and help yourself. I think there's so many different elements and things that happen around you, but that's something that you can control, and you can, like, wear a bright color and feel happy and, like, love what you're wearing, love what you put on. I feel good, I look good, I know nobody's touching this fit, like all of that, right? That makes a big difference when you're playing an individual sport and you're on TV and you look back and you see yourself on TV, you see what you're wearing, you're like, man, I look good.
And you have people emulating the looks and copying it. They're tagging you in photos and stuff like that. It's got to be special.
Definitely. I think obviously the leather jacket, the Miu Miu collab, like all of those things are so special, and it's like the first time people are doing it, especially in the sport, kind of like going out and actually trying to, you know, make an effort to, oh, there you go right there. Cute, fashion, yes, we love it. Just bring more to the court.
Yeah.
Coco, do you get to help with some of these fashion ideas with New Balance when you're pre-tournaments?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're usually planning like 2 years in advance, so yeah, it's a lot goes into it. Obviously, you guys being the icons, I knew when I was young, I was like, I'm going to be that girl who cares about her fits. And like a lot of times with these brands, you have to win to like get to that point. So it took a while, but I'm grateful to New Balance for letting me experiment. And yeah, just showing up, like Sloane was saying, showing up in a place, and when you feel good on the court, it means a lot. And also, I feel like being a Black woman in this sport, like so much part of our culture is fashion, and I wanted to bring some of that and continue to bring some of that into our sport. So yeah, I'm really excited to just be able to showcase this on the biggest stages in tennis.
You know, it's a really cool scene here to see 3 of the greatest athletes in the history of women's tennis all sitting beside each other. 3 incredibly just profound Black women who've done great things in this sport. I kind of want to divert a little bit to something that you, Coco, and Venus have in common: escape rooms.
Oh, you have escape rooms?
And we went in Indian Wells together.
Yes, in Indian Wells.
We walked out and we saw Venus waiting to go in.
She was there. Yes, I remember.
So I wanted to ask both of you specifically, do you have a favorite escape room experience? And Coco, don't be afraid to say the one in which I saved the day. So you can go ahead and think back. You don't remember? That one doesn't ring a bell?
No, I don't recall.
You didn't know what a floppy disk was? No, so you had a thumb drive. And I had to show you, oh, you put it in a computer. I know this is a little bit.
Youth versus experience.
Yeah, exactly,
That's a generational issue.
You know,
right
this
there.
is not my fault. Or, like, you know.
But is there one that sticks out in particular?
It was actually one we did with my family, and I don't remember it was like my whole family, my uncle was there, and I think I like fell on the
Big Cat,
ground.
Uncle
Yes, my Uncle Big Cat was there, and I think I fell on the ground because it was like a scary one, and there was like a jump scare. And yeah, that one was scary, and then I think one you and Ben and we did that one, the dragon one.
We had to crawl in the bottom of the.
Yeah, that one was pretty. That we
I've never
didn't get out
done
of
an
that.
escape room, so I don't know. This
Oh, we
is
should do one.
Oh.
we are in one
Yeah.
right now.
We
You
should
can't leave.
totally do
I'm
one.
always down to do one. They know that. I love escape rooms. I think it's just fun. I like games, and it makes me feel like I'm like in another world. So yeah, and I'm sure you can relate too. But she was doing it. You were there late. Like,
yeah, but with just one other
with just
person.
one
right?
other person.
That's scary.
I've never done one with one other person. I feel like I would be like they would hate me after. He already says I'm like too mean in them.
You
but-
get so controlling in there, it's crazy. You
This
can see
could
the
be-
competitive.
when you're
could
the
be one
only
of your
girl with
future
two
segments.
men in the room and they're like being dumb, sometimes you have to like. Sometimes you have to
We
like.
have a tendency to be that.
pounce. I have two brothers, so I can't help
This
it.
is jabroni number 3.
Yes, exactly.
Poor Chris.
We were actually talking before you guys got here. Chris was talking about the fact that you got mentioned in the Tyler the Creator song.
Yes.
Which is unbelievable. Have you all been mentioned in different lyrics? And do you have a favorite of a song maybe you've been mentioned in? I can imagine Venus has been mentioned in it.
My favorite she's in is Tia Tamara by Doja Cat. She says he got hits like Venus and Serena. She probably she,
I didn't know
Yeah, you should
I'm
listen
so
to it. It's
uncool
so
that I don't know
good.
today's music. So
That's my favorite that
thank
she's
you.
been mentioned
Keep
in.
the teach.
Sloane, you got one?
No.
To everyone out there, you need to put Sloane Stevens in a song right now.
No, it's okay.
No?
I'm like, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
But, I mean, the fact that Tyler's your favorite,
Yeah.
and then he says it, did you listen to it, or did you get a text to let you know?
Well, somebody sent me the video, and I just like, they're sending it because I like Tyler. They know I love Tyler. He was dropping
yeah.
a new song, so I was watching it, and then I heard him say my name, and I was like, whoa, this is cool. I went to his festival, went to his shows. I remember I brought my parents to one of his shows, and they didn't get how a dude in a blonde wig was selling out Madison Square Garden. And then, yeah, he dropped me this
Tyler.
song, and then I got to meet him after Miami Open. I went to his concert, and we got to meet up backstage. I lost to him in a race. Actually, he was faster than I thought.
A race of what?
Of like on foot?
Yeah, it was like barefoot, kind of like I didn't
How does
take
it
it
seriously
seriously.
go to a show to listen to a concert?
I did, but like
then you
he
end up in a
was
race.
faster than I thought that he thought he was.
So he randomly was like, let's race.
Yeah, and yeah, but you know we're gonna get a rematch next time, so I'll come prepared.
Unbelievable. Venus, this crowd right here began to form when you came over. And what you and your sister did has been so incredible to change, and I think this is a direct representation of that. Their talent, obviously, and who you are as people is who you are, but what does it mean to you when you see someone like Coco, when you see someone like Sloane, and you think about your father and your mother and your sister and the
Yeah.
impact that you've had on this sport?
Yeah, the impact starts with mom and dad, right? Then it affected Serena and I, and then these ladies, they shine on their own.
Of course.
They're incredible. They're Grand Slam champions. So I'm so proud that that lineage of inspiration will continue. And as a little girl, I grew up in Compton. I just wanted to play. I wanted to be at this tournament. I wanted to win this tournament. But then you realize so much more comes with it, bigger than your dreams, bigger
Sure.
than your own dreams for yourself. So it's fantastic, and you guys inspire me at the end of the day too. And you guys have played so well against me too. I'm like, these two have beat me and didn't care.
I did.
Well, it felt like I was like, is this what I deserve? No.
This is actually a great moment.
This
Wait,
is like actually therapy right now. You know,
To be
we can
fair,
talk through
when I
this.
played you, I just tried to pretend that it wasn't you. I was like, I'm gonna pretend that it's somebody else because I can't take this right now.
yeah, Sloane, when you line up against Venus and she's thinking you don't care, what was it like though?
It was awful. No, we played here, and I was like, no, it can't be. Wrong draw. It's not. It wasn't me. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, who won
no.
that match? Oh, okay. Sounds about right. At the French Open too.
I was like, oh no. But it's very stressful. Anytime you pull up, oh,
that's us.
oh, that's us. So cute. Oh, we
You
played here
too.
too.
Yeah, we played here.
Oh, we all just play here. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we played at US Open too.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
there
so
we
fun.
are.
Oh, so cute. Coco, you were so small.
I was was 15.
But she had big strokes. Oh, there
That
we
was our
are.
doubles.
Is this the double?
I broke
Okay.
a racket this match. And Venus was like, she did that because she had to. That's what she told the ref after I broke the racket.
But it was a feeling afterwards when you get the W. I'm sure you went up and you were excited for the hug, the handshake in the moment.
Yeah, I mean, when I played her, I told her everything at the net.
Just poured out.
I remember you were sitting there just chit-chatting. Venus was so nice, like, okay. It was
I'm
so
like,
funny.
wait a minute, what just happened? This girl's so good.
In my head, I had rehearsed it. I was gonna do it either way, but I didn't know. I was like, I felt like I had to say it. And like, I actually recently saw Serena at Vanity Fair, and like, I said it to her in person because I never had said it to her in person. So I just felt like, I don't know, I just thought that was gonna be my only opportunity. So I was like, if I wasted it and didn't say anything, I felt like I would have regretted it. So
You both
yeah.
are so humble. You deserved every win. And I knew that. And it was shocking how good you guys both were and are. So you deserved it. I can get over it now that we've talked.
Now we have
Thank
closure.
you. We have closure.
This really did feel like the stars aligning. This felt like a very special moment. This is TNT Sports' first ever Roland-Garros. We're here for at least the next 10 years. And for this moment to happen on day 5 is a moment that I think this network will always appreciate. Thank you guys for being here. Coco, Venus, Sloane, Sam, Chris, the jabronis, and myself. And we are getting ready to get to another U.S. woman. Sophia Kenin is going to be on court 14. We just saw Joao Fonseca. But again, can we get more love for the ladies here, everybody? Thank you so much as TNT Sports coverage of Roland-Garros.